nice, plain Jane girl you. Cousin Mimi is here, and I'm going to talk sense into that simpleton if it's the last thing I do.
Talk sense into who?
You know, the simpleton, the clodhopper, the bumpkin, This wedding is going to be the prettiest your unsophisticated eyes have ever seen. And because you're family, we're going to give you half off our regular fees. And by half off, I mean free.
Well, good luck trying to change his mind. I want to decorate the Aberdeen and kudzu, but there goes that idea.
Miss, are you going to take my order?
I'm so sorry, sir. Our specials are right here.
Could I at least have some sugar for my coffee?
Yes, sir. Right away.
Cousin Mimi, Cousin Petunia, welcome back to Cricket County.
You have got to talk some sense into that sister of yours.
Talk sense into Glenda May? Well, that's going to be hard to do.
Why? Because she's stubborn?
No, because she was dropped on her head as a baby.
She's letting Elmer make all the wedding decisions. What is that?
Oh, this is Glenda May's wedding dress. What do you think?
That is ludicrous.
Well, thank you. I made it by hand.
Brenda May, I done told you I can't wear that there dress. I got to dress up like Mary in the Nativity, remember?
Oh, drat. And I spent a whole 2 hours making this.
Don't worry, we'll talk some sense into Elmer if it's the last thing we do and settle all this craziness.
Glenda May, you got an order to fill?
Oh, come and go,
Wait, we've got to discuss this wedding.
Mimi, wait for me. Ow, Mimi.
I was dancing with my diamond to the Tennessee Waltz.
Oh, Grandma, we've just got to take that song off of the jukebox. It's just depressing. Oh, your order should be out soon, sir.
I haven't even ordered.
What are you doing here?
Patiently waiting for some sugar. Think you can help me out?
You want sugar from me?
Yes, I've been waiting a while.
Oh, it's just like Grandma said. My vision, my Prince Charming has come true. You stay right there. I'll be right back. Grandma, Glenda May, come around.
Forget it. I'll starve if I stay here. Come get in here. It's freezing out there. Whew. I'll be right back. Where you going? I'm heading to the indoor outhouse. Somebody left. Indoor outhouse.
What in the world are you rambling about, Brenda May?
It's just like Grandma said. My vision of my true love, it's come true. It's a miracle. He's here.
I don't see nobody.
He's right there behind that newspaper.
That's just a customer.
No, it ain't. You wait right here and you'll see. I had that sugar you wanted. I said I had that sugar that you wanted. The wait for your sweetie pie is over. I'm right here.
Maybe would you hush up? I'm trying to read these comics.
What are you doing behind there?
Let me get it back. I'm just about to finish the little album.
Where did he go?
Who?
The handsome fella that was sitting right there.
Oh, still he.
Brenda May, calm yourself down. You just thought you saw your prince and you heard the jukebox playing your favorite song and you started daydreaming again.
I did?
What in Sand Hill is all this caterwauling out here? Y'all gonna scare off my customers.
What customer?
Yeah. Get in the kitchen and start my squirrel crazy.
Grandma, Brenda May was just daydreaming again.
I'm telling y'all, he was real this time. He was real.
Brenda May,
talk to you.
But I was going to.
Sit down.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Why do you insist on decorating the wedding your way?
Because Glenda May told me I could.
But the bride is supposed to plan her own dream wedding.
She is?
Yes, and she said you were insisting on decorating the diner like the nativity.
Yes, ma'am.
Elmer, as the official ceremonial coordinators, we refuse to allow such crass and uncouth embellishments to take part in this matrimonial ritual. Now, what part of that do you not understand?
Pretty much all of it.
Why do you want such crude items as part of your wedding ceremony anyway?
Well, you see, it's sort of personal.
Don't you think Linda May has the right to know your reasons?
I was going to tell her when the time was right, but it's real important that Glenda May don't see me cry.
Cry?
I wouldn't be able to tell her my reason without crying. And I'm afraid if she sees me cry, she'll think I'm weak and she won't want to marry up with me.
Then why don't you write it in a letter? That way you don't have to do it face to face.
A letter, huh? Sounds like a good idea.
Psst, Mimi, is he gone?
Is who gone?
Looks like the coach was clear.
Petunia, who's that?
That's Elmer Crick, Linda May's fiance.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we need to have a word with Mr. Crick here.
Well, Elmer, here's some paper and pencil for your letter.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Y'all just go see if Grandma Town needs some help in the kitchen.
This won't take us long.
Whoa, mister, where do you think you're going? We need to have a couple words with you.
Sure ain't popular with you city slickers today.
We want you to know we can see right through you.
You mean like one of them there x-ray machines?
No, we want you to know that we can see right through your underhanded and unscrupulous ways.
Do you understand?
No.
We know why you're marrying Glenda May.
Ah, heck, that ain't no secret.
You mean everybody knows?
Sure they do. I done told everybody and the brother.
And you're not ashamed.
Not one bit.
Well, I'll tell you what. I want you to say it into this here tape recorder. The real reason why you're marrying Glenda May.
All right, tell me when to go.
3, 2.
Howdy there. My name's Elmer Crick, and the real reason I'm marrying up with Glenda May Taylor, because I love her with all my heart and soul.
No. We want the truth.
Now listen, we're going to do this again. And this time, you're going to admit that you're marrying Glenda May so you can get your hands on her money.
You mean her piggy bank?
No, we're talking about the millions she inherited.
Millions? What's that?
Millions, she inherited the diamond mines from Uncle Zeke.
I thought you just said she inherited millions.
That's what the diamond mines are worth.
So, let me get this straight. Glenda May has lost her piggy bank in a diamond mine?
Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
Repeat after me. Glenda May is loaded.
Glenda May is loaded.
Right.
She's loaded with love for her piggy bank.
I didn't know where you trust.
No, sir, I'm Baptist.
You know what I think? I think you're just pretending to be dumb.
Well, that's the first time anybody's ever accused me of that.
Of being dumb?
No, sir, I'm pretending.
People beat the dead horse. That can't nobody be this good of an actor.
Elmer Crick, have you had your hand in my cookie jar again?
Yes, ma'am, I believe I owe you $1.
I ain't never saw a road man so fond of cookies.
Love.
Well, I guess we owe you an apology.
Heck, ain't no harm done. Now, if y'all will excuse me, I gotta go find my sweetie pie. Oh, that's right. Outside this way.
Say there, young fellers, look here. Let's see if you can do a favor for me, man.
Yeah, sure. What's that?
Tell Imogene Taylor that I have done come to take her away from all of this here.
All right. Grandma Taylor, this here fella's come to take you away from, all this.
Tell him I ain't interested.
She said she ain't interested.
I'm just kidding, little pudding cup. It's just good old Orville folk was done come to sweep you off your feet.
To do what off my feet?
Oh, honey, you know, sweep you off your feet.
Hell, you can start with the sidewalk.
She said you start with the sidewalk.
Oh, don't. Bird's way of keeping me around. You know, I'm gonna tell you what, I am going to be the best Christmas present that she ever had. Yeah! Old folks home that often, and I just go plumb crazy.
How many times have I told you not to play with Daffy? Oh, howdy, Delphi.
Hey, Emma Jean, I'm sorry. He does. He goes crazy when he gets away from that nursing home.
Oh, that's all right. Are y'all like the little black fruitcake?
Yes, indeed. We eat them fruitcakes. They sure are hitting that Prune Valley nursing home.
That sure does my heart good. I got it boxed up for you right over there.
Okie dokie. Backing up. Beep, 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 beep.
How in the world are them folks eating my fruitcake so fast?
Well, they ain't eating, Miss Emma Jane.
Hush up, Phil. We just want to thank you for the...
Wait a doggone minute. What you mean they ain't eating it?
You got the biggest mouth from this side of Tater Creek.
Well, what they doing with my fruitcake if they ain't eating it?
Well, they're sort of making storage shed.
A storage shed? With my fruitcake?
Yes, ma'am. They're thicker than cinder blocks and a heck of a lot cheaper since you peeled them all away.
Hush up, Phil. You done sad enough? You just get them on back to the truck.
Yes, ma'am. Backing up. Beep, 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 beep.
Hush, it's beeping. Emma Jean, I'm sorry. I just want you to know that these fruitcakes, they are going for a good cause. Well, we really did need a new shed. And I'm so sorry. Merry Christmas, Emma Jean.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, I just can't take you nowhere. Get out. I'm sorry.
Morning, Grandma.
Land sakes alive. I'm a Mason and I didn't even know it.
Grandma, I got some bad news. I went ice fishing this morning.
Well, that don't sound so bad.
The next part's the bad part. See, I cut a hole in the ice with my axe, took a fishing pole, and when I went to put the hook in the water, it fell in the water.
The pole?
No, ma'am.
Your axe fell in the water?
Grandma, I need you to focus.
Honey, I am focused. It's your story that's fuzzy.
Look, it's real simple. I took my axe and cut a hole in the ice. When I leaned over to put my hook and pole into the water, it fell in the water. I just don't know what the world I'm gonna do.
Well, you gonna give me a headache if you don't tell me what fell in the water.
Elma's gonna kill me. How am I gonna break the news to him, Grandma? How? I gotta take some time to think this through.
Well, your time's up.
Elmer, something you need to know is I need you to take it like a man.
All right.
Go ahead, Grandma. Well, he won't hit a wrinkled up old woman like you.
Well, okay. Elmer, I need you to focus, okay? Fester was cutting a hole in the ice with his axe. And then he took his fishing pole, and when he leaned over to put the hook in the lake, it fell in the water.
What, Fester, you lost Glenn May's wedding
It
ring?
was an accident, Elma, I promise.
Elma, how did you know what fell in the water?
Cause he was focused, Grandma.
Good heavens. I'm going back to the kitchen before y'all's dung rubbed off on me.
Fester, what in the world am I going to do? I mean, $25 just don't grow on trees.
Don't fret none, Elma. I'll take some of my inheritance money from Uncle Zeke, and I'll buy you another one. I wonder what you can get for $1 million.
Whew, it sure is getting cold out there.
Well, Brother May, what in the world are you doing?
I'm baking a cake. What does it look like I'm doing?
Have you saw this man?
I did not make up my Prince Charming the other day. He is somewhere in Cricket County and I will find him. So I put this picture in the newspaper. See?
Brenda May, Fester went ice fishing early this morning, and he took out his axe, and he cut a hole in the water, and when he been able to put his hook in the water, it fell in the water.
Dr. Taylor, you lost Linda May's wedding ring.
I told him I'd buy him another one.
But the wedding's just 1 week away. It's not time.
Now, Brenda May. Perhaps there is time.
Really, cousin Pete, you think so?
Yeah, we just so happens we have, some connections in the city. We just may be able to help you out.
I'd be forever in your debt, Oswald.
But I'll tell you, to get here really quick from the city, it may get a little bit expensive.
That's what I was afraid of. See, all I got's $1 million.
$1 million, huh? I believe we could work something out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we put the wedding guest over here.
And the minister can stand over here.
And Brenda, what are you doing?
Well, I'm putting out a search party for my true love.
Well, it looks like a wanted poster.
Well, that's because he is wanted by me and my open arms so I can hold him for the rest of my life.
That's a little desperate, don't you think?
Well, duh.
Elmer, have you written your letter to Glinda May?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Good. Once she reads that letter and hears your ridiculous reasons, she'll let us decorate our way.
Elmer, where's your letter?
I lost it.
Elmer, you're incorrigible.
No, ma'am.
I'm that good.
We've got to find that letter so we can work out all the details.
Don't worry, it's around here somewhere. So, Brenda May, have you saw my ball and chain?
Elmer, this is not a very nice thing to call your future wife.
Well, what should I call her?
Think of something you consider to be the most beautiful thing in the world.
I like that.
Well, she's on her way in. She had to stop by the grocery store to pick some things up for Grandma.
I get it. There's my little corn-fed side of beef. Keep yourself in here at the cold sugar.
Elmer, help her with her thing there.
All right, here you go, man. Got it for you.
Thanks a lot, Elmer.
You're welcome, B&C.
And stop calling me that.
Well, you ain't no gentleman. Oh, look, let me, I'll help you.
Much obliged, Pastor.
Thank you.
Grandma.
While I have everyone here, can I have your attention?
Oh my gracious! Much obliged, Glinda May.
You're welcome, Grandma.
Seems we have a short supply of gentlemen around here.
Glenda May, bring my little tub of lard over here, honey.
Elmer, quick, that's an awful thing to say.
First she's your ball and chain, now she's your tub of lard.
I was not talking about Glenda May. I was talking about my little tub of lard right over there.
Them's fighting words, boy. You stay away from me.
There it is. There it is. I'm going to use this here lard on my hair come my wedding day. Make me look like that for Dan. But maybe you pick up some cookies because Grandma's all right.
Elmer, get yourself over here and sit down. Cousin Mimi's trying to talk.
We have called some of our contacts in the city and ordered everything we need to transform this dreary diner into a lavish, sophisticated showplace. We've ordered silk draperies for the windows, candelabras for the altar, fresh blossoms at each entrance, and plenty of caviar and hors d'oeuvres for your reception.
What about the manger?
And 3 wise men?
And a gift of gold, frankincense, and a mare.
Well, see, you're going to be so dazzled by our decorations, you're going to forget all about that simple rustic motif.
Well, that's fine with me, just as long as there's a live nativity scene.
Well, you see, Linda May was supposed to have read Elmer's letter by now, and once she realized how ridiculous his reasons was,
She would want to come over and have your wedding our way.
So what exactly is it you two are trying to say?
What we're trying to say exactly is that the nativity we decided won't be part of the whole wedding. Surprise!
Are you serious, Miss Wee Wee?
Yes, we're serious. We're sorry we wanted to bring a little class and sophistication to your corner of the world.
In that case, I think I'm going to need to go take a little walk.
Elmer, wait. Cousin Mimi, I think you didn't hurt his feelings to the core. He wanted this one little thing and you wouldn't let him have it. I hate to say this, but I'm a mite disappointed in you.
I'll go check on him.
I swear, if them two had a dome contest, it'd be a flat-out tie.
He looks that way.
I know y'all just trying to help, but this is my wedding, and I'd really appreciate if you let me have a say in it.
Linda May, I wish you'd keep your mail out my kitchen. It's messy enough back there.
Mail for me?
Well, it's got your name on it, and I found it in the cookie jar.
I wonder who it's from.
One guess.
It's from Elmer.
Elmer, it's a letter he wrote to you.
That's his Christmas wedding explanation.
He don't have to explain nothing. If he says there's a good reason, well, I guess I believe him.
But he did go through the trouble of writing it.
You might as well read it, honey. We're all curious.
Dear Glenda May, there's a real good reason why I'm writing this here letter instead of telling you face to face about why I would like our wedding to be combined with the nativity scene. It goes back to my own mama and daddy's wedding day. You see, my mama wanted her wedding to remind everybody about what God did for the whole world by sending his son Jesus to die for our sins. The Bible says that Jesus is the groom and his church is the bride. And God sent his groom into the world by the way of a dirty old manger. My mama decided she wanted to get married in the middle of a manger scene on Christmas Eve. So that when everybody saw her and my daddy holding hands at the altar, folks would remember why they was getting married in the first place. That my daddy loved my mama just like Christ loves his church. When we lost mama 5 years ago, after she got real sick, I promised myself right then and there that one day I would honor my mama by getting married on Christmas Eve with a baby Jesus watching from the manger. Just like she did. And just like at my mama's wedding, that will remind everybody who comes to the wedding that Jesus was born in a manger and died on a cross and is one day coming to take his bride home to live with him forever. The good book says, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Ephesians 5:25. I hope this makes sense. I ain't a very good writer, but I do love you with all my heart, and I hope you still want to marry up with me. Oh, my love, Elmer.
Oh, look, it's tear stains.
Well, I'll be a moonshiner's uncle.
I didn't know that was about his mama. He never told me. I knew it was a good reason. I just knew it. If you'll excuse me, I need to go find him.
Excuse me. I
seem to be lost.
Oh, you ain't lost, mister. I'm right because but this is my Prince Charming. I had a vision the other day, and he's coming, see?
But Brenda May, that is impossible.
Hold on. I think I just solved the mystery.
What you mean, boy?
Excuse me, but is this you?
Yes, I've been volunteering at the Prune Valley Nursing Home, and they did a story about it in the paper.
Brenda May, you must have seen his picture on this paper a few days back.
That's when her vision started.
It must have got his face must have become stuck in your subconscious.
You mean he's got the compliment for me?
I did come in a little earlier for a bite to eat, but now I'm lost, can't get home, and can't find the main highway.
Well, sugar, there ain't no main highways in Cricket County.
Oh, I got you.
Come on with me, man. I'll give you the directions.
Appreciate it. Hey, by the way, if I wasn't already married, I'd have been honored to ask you out on a date. Merry Christmas, everybody. Man, let me tell you here. We've been building this shelter due to hurricane control.
Did y'all hear that, everybody? If he wasn't already married, he would have asked me out on a date. I can't help it. I just attract men like
Like flies to a cow patty.
Oh, Elma, you say the most romantic things. Everybody hush up. Elma has an announcement to make.
Well, me and Glenda May done chewed the cud outside for a little bit, and we decided the plans will go on as scheduled. So this Christmas Eve, we're gonna walk the plank and take the dive and marry it with the old ball and chain once and for all.
And Cousin Mimi, Cousin Petunia, y'all will love this part.